Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to talk about basically periods and cycles. Are you going outside or are you chilling?
Should I leave?
I have to kick James out. So you can stay if you want.
I should probably leave.
He's leaving. Bye. Girl talk. At least it's nice outside so he can just chill. Okay, so I want to talk about periods, cycles, training around your period, all that kind of stuff. So I feel, but I want to talk about it basically just for myself and how I do it, how I like change my training, don't change my training, whatever. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I don't change my training based on like my period. So if I know that I'm getting my period, I'm like, whatever. But here's the thing. So I posted in the Facebook group and I also asked you guys like what you guys do before your training or what, you do around your period, or if you know your period's coming, like how you kind of change your training. If I'm being honest, okay, so for myself, I don't change it. I like to go into the gym every single workout with an open mind, unless I'm on like a deloading phase or whatever. But most of the time, I like to go in it with an open mind. If I feel a little bit weaker that day, sometimes I will try to push myself through it. And sometimes it's just like a mindset of like, oh, I felt weaker for that set, so I should just be like going lower. But I don't let myself really get there until I've done a couple sets and I'm still like, holy fucking shit, this is like really hard to do. And I'm like really struggling. Then I'll let myself go lighter. But until I get to that point, I will pretty much just push myself. I think a lot of it can be mindset, especially for myself. Like, I feel like if I'm even around my period, the only time that I really go easy is if I'm super bloated and I have to do legs. Because have you guys ever done like legs when, specifically hip thrusts, when you're really bloated? Like, it's kind of not the fucking vibe. So either I will skip hip thrust, which doesn't happen often, or I will just completely change. Or I'll go lighter, or I'll try to do like dumbbell hip thrust, because then it's like, I find that it's not as much pressure. It's more pressure out on my hips than it is like on my actual fucking uterus, gut, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I did see a couple girls just post like a couple different things in here, so I kind of just wanted to like throw them out in case you're on your period or you're close to it, or you're really sensitive around your period, or like you actually want to change your training around those times. So here's one of the girls' answers. Shout out to Jessica. She's actually a PT. I hope you guys are okay with me sharing these. I honestly feel like I'm learning a lot from them. Also, just being someone that doesn't really change their workouts around their period, like this really helps. So she's like, basically you have 2 weeks where you can go really hard, 2 weeks where you might want to try some lower intensity exercises, and 1 awful week where you have full permission to lay in bed, which actually is pretty valid. I find that even working with different girls, I mean, a lot of girls have issues around their periods, or have like times around there where it's like they're weaker, or like they don't feel good, or like literally they can't get up because their cramps are so bad. So I kind of just let it go, because I'm like, you shouldn't really, especially if like your cramps are really bad and stuff, like unless you're a person that really wants to push yourself, you shouldn't put that kind of pressure on yourself, So like even for myself, like I like to push myself. I like to put my pressure on myself. I find also that like a lot of times my cramps will go away as soon as I like walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes, or like, do hip thrusts or start actually doing my workout. They'll kind of just fade away. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm being active or what it is, but it really helps. But she also says that she's like, I competed in powerlifting, in a powerlifting comp mid Shark Week. So you can go pretty hard the whole cycle if that's what you want to do. So like That's pretty cool, actually. Good for you. Fuck, because that's crazy. Yeah, see, some people are like, energy gets really low. Got a half an hour of cycle outdoors in today, but I've never felt like doing a damn thing. Yeah, like it seems like most of the time, I find that girls will either really change their workout, like they'll use those 2 weeks to like push themselves, get really strong. I think that's the beginning weeks, I want to say. Like, I'm just guessing here. I've never studied this, you guys. I don't 100% know, so I'm not gonna like be a doctor and like tell you what to do. But I feel like some girls, so they use the 2 weeks, which is usually the 2 weeks like after your period, or like just like after you've had it for a couple days. Ew, there's a bug in here. Gross. So after you've had it for a couple days, they'll use those 2 weeks to like really push themselves. Then the next 2 weeks are kind of just like more low intensity, probably higher reps. And then the last week is probably just doing nothing, or just doing like low key, maybe walks or something. The only thing that I find with that is when you're actually trying to follow a program and try to get results, I find, and I might be just assuming here, but I feel like that would make it harder to basically like progress. Because if you think about it, like you're using the 2 weeks to really push yourself, then the next 2 weeks you're like lowering the weight and doing higher reps. So that's a completely different program in my mind. So how I like to do my programming is definitely like 8 weeks to 12 weeks. I will really either fucking push myself and eat a lot more food and whatever, go into like a low-key bulk, or I will be doing higher reps and then eating a little bit. Well, I usually fucking eat the same, to be honest with you, or just, yeah. And then that's when you're like lower weight, because obviously if you're doing higher reps, you can't do as many or as much weight. So I feel like when you're switching week by week, that's when you're not really going to see a lot of progress, because you're almost letting it affect you. So I don't want to say that you should just like completely disregard your period. I think it's just important to be like, okay, go easier on yourself when you need to, but also gear it towards like the type of person you are. Like for myself, like I said, I love to push myself. So I'm very much like that person that will like go into the gym even if I have cramps, and I'll be like unless it's really fucking bad, I will push myself. For instance, yesterday. Here's a great example. So yesterday I didn't have cramps, but I was crying pretty much all day. I cried in the morning, cried in the afternoon. We were getting ready for the gym. I started crying again. So I was like, James, go to the gym. I'm just going to cry for a minute, okay? So I cried and cried and cried. And then at a certain point, I was like, bitch, stop crying. Like, honestly, at some point, you just have to be like, okay, I'm going to be okay. Everything's fine. So, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to let myself feel this. But what's going to make me actually feel better is going to the fucking gym. So I was like, okay, I'm going to allow myself to feel this for however long I need to. Whether it's 10 minutes or whether it's 2 hours, I'm going to cry until I don't want to fucking cry anymore. So I stopped crying eventually. And then I was like, okay, let's go to the gym. So we went downstairs. We just went to our apartment gym, which is actually a pretty bomb gym, to be honest with you. And yeah, I just started working out, and I was like, look, I feel better. So I started to feel better. Obviously, I still wasn't 100%. But just pushing myself to go to the gym made me feel better, first of all. Second of all, it was just like, yeah, I could have sat there and cried. And like, I honestly genuinely think that sometimes we need to. I think I was pushing off those emotions for so long that I was like, I need to actually fucking feel this right now. That's why I kind of just sent James to the gym and was like, I just need to be alone and like feel this and feel what I need to feel. And I think that's completely okay. I think when it becomes a problem is when it's like constant, you know? I think there should be a time when we have to push ourselves and be like, yes, you can cry every day if you fucking want to, but going to the gym and getting out there is actually going to make you feel so much fucking better. And like, guys, there hasn't been one time where I've gone to the gym and I haven't felt better. I mean, there was one time where I was like not feeling okay and I like completely broke down and cried and then just went to the bathroom. But then I came back and I was fine. And I was like, okay, now let's finish the session. And then I felt better after. So like, going to the gym is always a good answer. Unless, I know some girls that have like really bad cramps. Some people actually get so bad cramps that they like throw up and stuff, which is like, don't go to the gym if you're feeling like that. Like, I think that's what I'm saying is it's so specific to each person. And if you need to follow some sort of like cycle or like, I'm going to go hard for 2 weeks and then not, I think just remind yourself that like your progress depends on how consistent you are. I'm not saying that you should 100% push yourself. Just do what you kind of need to do. And like, if you even need to take the full week off from your period, like do that, or just go in and do like what you can. Go for a walk. Yoga's a really good vibe. Also, I mentioned this before. This is so crazy. So this girl, she came on one of the trips, McKenna. Fucking love her. Honestly, she's awesome. And she said that there's these capsules, CBD capsules, that if you have cramps, basically you just stick them up your vagina and they make you feel better. So like, if you get really bad cramps, I highly recommend trying that, because why wouldn't you want something to make you feel better? Then you can still make it to the gym if you wanted to. If you want to, no pressure. But yeah, I also feel like smoking around my period just helps me not be so fucking emotional. Sometimes it doesn't help at all, but sometimes it helps everything, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna get high off my tits. Doesn't even matter. And then, yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna go into the gym actually. I'm just sitting outside the gym right now, and I was thinking of training some like back, maybe shoulders, back, just an all around upper body day. I feel like I'm getting my period soon. I haven't got it yet, but I feel like I've been PMSing for like years and it's only been a couple days. It's awful. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, go into the gym, try to not, I don't know, PMS in the gym. I don't know. But yeah, I should, oh guys, we have this new pre-workout to try. I wanted to try it with you guys. Okay, so this is the new pre. It is called Rainbow Sherbet Focus by Legion. I am partnered with Legion now, so if you guys want to use my code, it's code Elise. You get 20% off your first order, and you also get double loyalty points if you keep using it. To be honest, so far this stuff has been really good. They have like flavored creatine. We're just about to try their vanilla protein, which is really exciting. I feel like proteins can be good or they can be bad, so I'll keep you guys updated on that one. Oh, they have like pump product, which I love using, especially on leg days. I really only use it on leg days, but I dry scooped it yesterday because I always forget to drink it. You guys know I never fucking drink my drinks, and it was literally disgusting, only because it's unflavored, so it's not gonna be good anyway. I usually put it with my creatine, which is also flavored, but I literally dry scooped it, you guys, and it tasted like fucking, it was disgusting. So I was like, not today, not today. But I will dry scoop this. I want to smell it first. It smells great. Ooh, that's pretty bomb, actually. Yum. Cheers. Ugh, like went in my nose.
Is it bomb?
It's actually really fucking good though. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Okay, I have to film a reel now, so I'll see you guys in the gym. Go check out my reels, because that's where all the smoking happens. YouTube doesn't allow it. So, follow my Instagram. I'll see you guys there. Bye. Guys, just testing a new camera. What is this thing called? DJI Osmo Pocket? 3. It's actually really cool. Like, I'm so surprised that it looks the way that it does. It follows you, so you can like move it around and it'll like it's doing it itself, which makes vlogging so much easier. Why am I selling this thing? This is not sponsored, you guys. I just actually am obsessed. I feel like I'm like nerding out about this right now. It's really cool. Just the fact you can put it on a tripod. So this is its little tripod thing. I'll show you. hopefully you can see it. This right here is the tripod that you just like set up, and then you can walk around, do your exercises, and it will just follow you. So how fucking cool. You can go grab the weights, adds a little cinematic vlogging while we're vlogging. Look at how cool. Can you see that in the camera? Cool. Cool. Thanks, Josh. Sick. I'm like, yeah, I am like so amazed with this thing.
Baby, you set my soul on. You set my soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on. You set my soul on fire. You set my soul on fire. 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 Set my soul on fire.
There. Hi guys. So we just got home from the gym. It's kind of cloudy, but it's pretty nice outside. And honestly, I have a lot of editing to do between the pages. So I'm just gonna edit, and we have to go to, this is so exciting, you guys. We have to go to the grocery store later. How exciting. We just had pizza, which is fucking bomb. I don't know why I was just craving pizza like crazy. Go to the grocery store, and then we're gonna do a shoot. So you guys know that we have like the brown hoodies, like the lifted club hoodies coming out. And basically I take all of the, like James and I take all of the website photos, and then just any sort of like marketing photos. So we're gonna do that tonight, do the website photos. We have to wait for it to get dark because otherwise the lighting is all like messed up. So we're waiting for that. What else? That's it. We had a podcast tonight, but they moved to tomorrow night, so we're gonna do that tomorrow night. And yeah, just gonna fucking edit now. Be a laptop bunny. Bye. Guys, we just got back from the grocery store. Honestly, I was not ready for this. So James went and cut his hair. He cuts his own hair. It's actually pretty impressive. It's great. Okay, so when he was done, it was like, what was it, like 20 minutes until they closed. So he runs out of the bathroom and then he's like, yeah, we have to go. I'm going to the grocery store. And I was like, well, I'm coming. And then he's like, well, we have to go right now. So we're throwing on clothes, going to the grocery store. Not that we were just like completely naked, but you know, it's my house. I can run around with no pants on if I want to. So we ran to the grocery store, got all this stuff, and I'm gonna go through it with you. But you know what's cool is the app has a grocery list. So like, think about it. Okay, so we're putting all of these recipes on the app. If you see some that you like, you could just make your own little grocery list and then go to the grocery store with a grocery list. Guys, I feel like I always get the same shit when I go to the grocery store. Like, I don't know if you've seen my other grocery hauls, but it's usually the same kind of stuff because I'm a pretty basic person. I know where I'm getting my protein. I know where I'm getting like just everything that I want and I'm happy with it. So if you're happy with it, stick to it. So let's go through some of the stuff. Yeah, so we have our chips. These are kind of James's chips, but I occasionally eat a couple, obviously. I'm just a girl, okay? A giant thing of garlic because you can never have enough garlic. This is also James, but like there's something on it. I will probably have some. Body wash. I don't know. I haven't tried this one. I'll let you guys know if it's good, I guess. I don't know. Avocados, just a bunch of produce like bananas. Look at how fucking weird this ginger looks. Why does ginger look so weird? We're on this like stint of having lemon and ginger. So we get lemon and we have ginger and James just like boils water and grates this up. Squeezes this, puts it in the hot water. It's actually really fucking good. We don't know what is it good for? It's just health, you guys. It's just good for you. And also ginger, I feel like it has this like spicy, I don't know, ginger is supposed to be just really good for you. So that's cool. Bacon tempeh. This is my favorite. And honestly, like so good in like sandwiches and just like tofu scramble if you have it in tofu scramble. There's another bacon that I get, but this is my favorite one. I don't know why. These are really bomb. Chicken, but like vegan chicken. So it's bomb. I used to make these chicken burgers that was like the same as this, but like obviously real chicken when I was like younger. And it kind of reminds me of that. And they're just like really good, super easy. We just like have that, especially if it's a podcast night. So podcast nights, we stay up so late that I'm kind of like, we need something like really quick. So we'll have that, or we have some dumplings. You guys have seen these before. They're fucking bomb. Oh, this pad thai sauce. So this is super fucking easy. So if you're like making some sort of stir fry, all you have to do is like stir fry the veggies, throw the tofu in or whatever like protein that you want. And then you just throw this on top, have it with some like noodles, or you could have it with rice, or you could have it with dumplings. It's so good. Soy milk is bomb. I've been like obsessed with smoothies. This is my favorite jam, no sugar jam. TVP, I have a couple recipes of TVP on the app, but also I think I actually have some recipes on YouTube. Don't quote me, but I think I do. TVP is really good. So textured vegetable protein is like super high protein. It's basically like a really lean protein source for anyone that's vegan and wants more protein. Try it if you haven't tried it. I love it in like taco, like you just replace taco meat with this. Bomb. Oh, we have taco seasoning because I used the other one. So we needed one. Well, we got 4. Frozen berries for our smoothies. What else? Tea. This is for the podcast. So whenever we have people coming over for the podcast, we'll make them tea just to like calm down, chill, give us something to drink while we have our like conversation. Another podcast is coming out tomorrow, but by the time this vlog is out, it'll be out. but we're doing one a week. So if you guys are keeping up, they're getting really fucking interesting. We were talking about, I haven't told YouTube this yet. We were talking about sexual assault last time. It was really intense. Honestly, I had to do like a whole disclaimer. That's probably one of the more crazy episodes. And I'm really excited to launch it. What else? That's all. Apples, bread. This is a really good bread that I like. Flax and quinoa. What's the protein? 10 grams of protein in 2 slices. We love that. That's pretty much all. Then just like coconut milk for our curries. Lentils. Lentils are a super good source of protein as well. Tomatoes. That's all. So all of this was like $2.50, you guys. Can honestly comment if you're annoyed at grocery prices, because I feel like I am. I'm literally in there like, why is all of this so expensive? Oh, I did get this soft tofu. So we usually get firm tofu, but I got this soft one because I want to make some kind of like chocolate pudding thing that I used to make. Protein, so bomb, and it's super good for like something sweet. So maybe I'll put that, I don't know where I'm going to put that yet, but I'll let you guys know. Cool. That's it. That's it. That's all. I'm kind of hungry. So I might heat up some pizza. It's 12:06, so I should be in bed. We're just having lemon ginger tea, as you guys saw. And it's way too hot. I don't know if you guys are like this, but like I have to wait like a good 20 minutes before I drink something hot because I'm like super sensitive. So I just have to wait. So like this won't be drank for the next like 20 minutes. So that takes us to like 12:30. And then it's like, oh my God, eventually it's like 1 a.m. and you're just still awake. But I think it's the podcast nights that are keeping us up. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Love you. Bye. Cheers. I'm not taking a sip. It's too hot.